6 fears every entrepreneur must overcome to be successful. Fear is a fundamental part of human psychology. Our brains are wired to feel fear because it helps us avoid a calamity. It keeps us safe. But the fear can also hold us back. We have to acknowledge our fears and find ways to move beyond them. Here are a few huge fears you'll have to overcome as an entrepreneur. Fear of change. Change is the first fear you will encounter. It will visit you and start hanging out with you long before you go all in on your new venture. Why? Because screwing up a good thing is downright scary. Change of any sort can be frightening. All entrepreneurs have to overcome this fear and make a crucial decision. Stay where you are or make a change. Fear of failure. Failure often seems to be like the worst of all possibilities. When we think of failure, we think of unbearable embarrassment and the anguish of losing everything. But fear of failure is often rooted in pride. If you fear, ask yourself these 2 things. 1. 10 years from now, will you regret not taking this opportunity? 2. And if you do fail, what will happen? That will help you to fight fear. Fear of taking risks. Every time we take a risk on something, we're putting ourselves, our business, and our reputation on the line. A risk can pay off with amazing success, or it can lead to a downward spiral and failure. But there is an important difference between dangerous, unmitigated risk and throughout calculated risk. With a calculated risk, you can strategize each step of the way. Calculated risks are key to every success. Fear of disappointing others. No one wants to let their people down. Who doesn't want to impress their friends, colleagues, or loved ones? We want to live up to expectations and make sure we've met everyone's requests. But as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to carve your path. You'll have to focus your time and energy on the things that matter to you. Decide what your purpose is and go after it. Fear of being wrong. Most entrepreneurs are competitive by nature, so it makes sense that many of us would fear to make mistakes or seeming less than perfect. It's important to recognize that mistakes happen because we did something, we took action, and we made a leap. Maybe it was a misstep, but making a mistake is better than doing nothing at all. So, don't beat yourself up when you make a mistake. Recalculate and keep pressing on. Fear of saying no. During our life and business career, there will be a lot of possible paths to take, a lot of different projects and opportunities to accept. Sometimes, a larger number of those may look appealing to us, almost forcing us to accept everything. It gets so much in number that we can't handle them anymore. In that regard, some people have a fear of rejecting certain opportunities that present to themselves because they feel like they could miss out on something very important in the future. If you're an entrepreneur, it's okay to say no to some things, so you can say yes to the right things. Don't fight your fears, recognize them, overcome them. Fear isn't all bad. You just need to recognize fear, punch it on the nose on occasion, and continue building your business. Do you have other suggestions to cope up with the fears? Please let me know in the comments below.